Hey everyone, this is Stephen Strong of the Cast Iron Connection, where you can find information to help you better collect, restore, and use your cast iron cookware. I get asked the question all the time, how much would you charge to restore a piece of cast iron cookware for me? So if you are restoring cast iron for the public and not really sure about the best scale or price to charge, this is the video for you. We're going to talk about the scale and also the measurement formula that I use, coming right up. First of all, we know that all cast iron cookware are not alike. You have big pieces, smaller pieces, you have pieces that are terrible to work on. We have pieces that some people have told me this is the most hated piece of cast iron they've ever come across, but it's also one of the most loved. It is just so hard to clean and season. There's a really simple scale that I use. And basically, is I measure each piece with the same type of measurement. If you're going to restore cast iron for the public and you want to make sure that you've got the cost of cycling your oven, run your electrolysis tank, and actually most of the people that I know that does restoration, their electrolysis tank runs almost 24/7. So they really don't have the opportunity to season or restore for other people because they're so busy restoring what they have got at the flea markets and yard sales and whatever. And I understand that. When I first started collecting, and even now, if I don't watch myself, I'll have so much cast iron put back that it's going to take me a decade to get it all done. So bringing on extra work from the public might not be your thing. But if it's something that you want to do for your friends and family and be able to recoup the cost and the labor involved, this is the way I do it. Right here, I'll take a flexible measuring tape. Now you can use a flat ruler or something a little more stiff, or even a metal measuring tape, but this is one of the easiest things for me. It's a fabric tape, it's flexible. Starting with a small piece like this 3-notch number 3 Lodge. It doesn't take a whole lot to clean it, doesn't take a whole lot to season it, not much time or labor. So the way I do it is I'll measure from the edge right here, from the edge of the rim of the skillet all the way across the bottom, up the other side, and our measurement right here from rim to rim is 8 inches. From rim to rim is 8 inches. And I charge $1 an inch to strip all the way down to the bare cast iron and put 5 layers of seasoning on it. So that will be $8 to restore that piece to perfect working condition. So here's another piece. This is a nice Red Mountain number 8 Birmingham stove and range. It's a little bigger. Same scale works. You measure it from rim all the way down across the middle of the bottom up to the other side, and we have a measurement that is 13.5 inches. So I'm just going to back that down to $13. That's 13 inches, $13. So that's $13 to strip it down and restore it to 5 layers of seasoning, which is not really a bad price. But you see what the difference is. We started off with $8. And now we've moved up to $13. So what about a lidded skillet? There's a little bit of a different method that I use, but the same formula. Basically, I'll measure it like I would normally measure it, which would be with the lid on, from rim to rim, across the top. Let's get out some more of our tape. Okay, now we've got this number 7 Birmingham Stove and Range Century Series skillet. So how much would that cost to restore it? If you were just going to do the skillet, we have from rim to rim, which is 13.5 inches. $13 for that. Okay, now just suppose we've got someone that has the skillet and the lid. They want the entire thing. Let's go ahead and put our lid on here. We'll measure just like we would before. Instead of going from rim to rim, we're going to measure all the way around, including the lid. So here we go. We have We have 24.25 inches. So we're just going to back it down to 24 inches. So this piece right here, to fully strip it down and re-season it, would be $24. 24 inches, $24. I like to go through the handle on the lid because you don't want to add extra cost. We want to keep it as straightforward as possible. 24 inches, 24 inches, $24. You take a piece like this Dutch oven, and my scale will work no matter the shape of the piece of cast iron that you're using, whether it's tall, whether it's short, whether it's wide, stubby, it doesn't really matter. Same process, same type of measurement will work on this piece here. We'll go all the way across. Let's go ahead and pick it up and give ourselves a little slack here so we can see our measurement good on the top. All the way across the bottom, up the sides, we have 28 inches. So to restore this nice little pot right here, and I believe it's a Lodge number 7. I believe that's what it is. So a Lodge number 7 flat bottom pot. So to restore that piece right there, $28. 28 inches, $28. Set this right here. So what if you got a skillet that's deeper, like this chicken fryer? This is a 3-notch Lodge number 8 chicken fryer. Let's go back to our method again. From rim across the bottom, up the side of the other rim, and we have 14.5 inches. So there we go, $14. Okay, you say, Steve, what about the great big pots? Like this great big Lodge number 12 Dutch oven. Now it's huge. That'll take up my entire oven. I can't afford to spend my entire process on one piece. Well, let's take a look and just see how much it would be if we was to restore this piece right here. What would be a decent cost, or what would be a decent price? Here we have 38.25 inches. So here we go. This big piece, lid and all, $38, which is not bad. I personally paid, now this needs a little bit of work on it, I paid $75 for this pot myself. And after you spend, say, $38 working on it, it's to me, I think personally, you may think otherwise, I think it's worth $150 fully restored. So $75, $38, not bad. So, okay, we got to go a little deeper. Now these are the ones that have a different formula. So you say, Steve, I can't afford to do a cornstick pan or a muffin pan because they are so hard. Okay, they're twice as hard as a regular piece of cast iron. I can tell you, ask anybody who's ever re-seasoned one, they'll say never again. So what I do, I measure the same way as I did with the skillets. I go from rim across the bottom to the other side rim. We have 12.75 inches. So here we go. This is not a $12 formula. This is not $1 an inch. Muffin pans and all the pans that are cupped muffin pans, cornstick pans, all of those pans that have small, like Turk's head pans. Some of those are really tough to clean and re-season. So we're going to do $2 an inch on these because they're twice as hard, so twice the cost. So here we go. We got 13 inches, $26. Here we got the dreaded Birmingham Stove and Range cornbread skillet. We're going to be measuring it same way, same method. Across the bottom from lip to lip is 10.5 inches. So we're going to call 10.5 inches. So we're going to call that 10 inches. That'll be $20. $20 for this piece right here to restore it. You won't find anybody will do it any cheaper because these are a terrible pain to restore, but they're wonderful pieces to have. So $20. And you can pick these up a lot of times at trade days and yard sales, $10 a piece. I usually don't pay any more than $10. Okay, well, what if my piece of cast iron is not round? Everything you've measured so far has been round. We still got a formula. The way you do it is you measure, just like I did a while ago, across the bottom. We get it under the cornstick, it's in the middle, from rim to rim across the bottom. So we have 6.5 inches. And we're going to measure it this way. You don't count the handles. We got 6.5 inches plus 12.25 inches. So we have 6 inches. We're going to round it down. 6 inches plus 12 inches is 18 inches. So you take those numbers and you don't even have to divide them by 2. You can just, that's how much it costs, $18. Basically, you take your length and your width, add them together. If you're charging $2 an inch, there you go, that's your number. With a regular skillet, just from lip to lip across the bottom, $1 an inch. Now if you say, well, this is still not quite enough for my trouble, you could charge $1.25 an inch, and you could charge $2.50 an inch. If anything, I hope this is a good example for you to maybe work on a plan for yourself, because only you know how much your time is worth. If you've enjoyed the video and would like to see more, please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and I'll keep more of them coming. Thank you so much.